Taking a look here at AKS. This is AK Steel. This was a chart request I had from a subscriber, so thank you for the question here. Looking at the daily here, I was taking a look at it earlier. I'd like to explain some of these levels first. Again, looking at the daily, this stock is in a nice wedge here, as you can see here, making a high December 30th of 847. That was the high here. If you connect that to these highs here, that's where you'd like to see a break above for this thing to come back to this level here, and I'll go over that level shortly. So that's from the top down, descending. From the bottom up, it's a little tricky, but on this day here, January 27th, we made a low of 579. It took that level, connected it here. It gets a little messy in here, but I took that low. Even then, it's not connected right. I'm going to try and get this as perfect as I can, but there's a tighter wedge in here that I'll go over. So like I said, I connected that low here and these three lows here, and that takes us to where these lines are at. So zooming out here, your first target to the upside would be this high right here. I keep saying one, I'm going over a bunch of stocks that are over 100, I'm sorry. High of 847, that would be your first target, 847. Your next level is right here. Currently, I'm sorry, it is at 865. Right now it's trading at 675, so that would be a nice gain there. But watch this level here. If we get a close below this level here, this thing will most likely fall. So if you're in this, or if you're planning on getting in this, so far on the daily, there's nothing wrong with it. Today the blue line and the red line here acted as resistance here. As you could see, it pulled right into those levels and pulled back. So again, there was some resistance here at the 20-day and 50-day moving average. Zooming back out, like I mentioned, right now there is a smaller wedge that you could make the case for, and that would be here. And maybe here. Again, it's not perfect, but I like the outside one. I think that's a better one. This tighter one is I'll leave that there. We'll watch that. Even if it does close below here, I think this is your level. But again, keep that in mind here. So that's AKS. The next request, BTU. BTU daily chart here. I had this drawn in here. I'm not sure. I don't remember looking at this one, but I look at hundreds of stocks. So it looked like it was a bearish pattern, but that failed. I'm going to go ahead and delete that. That's been there for a long time. February. So maybe I did look at this one. Okay, let's look at the daily here. Why did we pull back from this level here? We made a high of 1. I keep saying 1, I'm sorry. We pulled back after hitting 19 63 right here, and that's because that comes from this pivot high here, 1958 to be exact, this little low, 1958, previous resistance becomes support, and then here it tagged it again, high of 1954, and we tagged it again here. That's that level. That's why we stalled here. For upside, watch a break of that level, but be aware of this gap fill here. I keep saying it, I'm sorry, 1866, that would be a gap fill here. Next support, watch this 20-day moving average, blue line, for some support. Your next target for if it decides to move up, let's take a look at the weekly chart. $21.28. That would be your next level. Let's switch back to the daily. That won't take too long. Okay, there we go. That pivot high here, 21.28. So that's your next level. It's still a long way from there, but keep those levels in mind. Gap fill here, watch for a break of this high here, 1960, and watch this blue line for support, this level here. You can see where the stock bounced off of here, so that ties in with that blue line at 1825. Alright, that's all I had for BTU. I hope the video was helpful, and again, if you all have any stocks you'd like for me to take a look at, feel free to email me. I will provide my email address in the description box of this video. Once again, thanks for watching.